Awesome. Welcome to morning move this lovely Wednesday morning. 4-minute warm up to begin. We're gonna do some nice shoulder rolls backwards just to warm up. Bring light movement into our body. You can stay stationary or add a touch and roll forward. Focusing on our breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. And we're gonna do a neck roll, so our ear is gonna come towards our shoulder. We're gonna roll from one side to the other. Good work. We'll do one more each way. And back. Let's do some forward rolls. I'm gonna roll one vertebrae at a time all the way down to the floor and then bend and straighten my knees here. And then rolling all the way back up one vertebrae at a time, rolling those shoulders back. We'll go down for another one. And bend and straighten your knees. And rolling back up to stand, rolling those shoulders backwards, and coming all the way down again. This time we're going to interlace our elbows on, or hands onto our elbows, and then sway back and forth for a ragdoll pose. And then rolling back up, all the way up to stand. We are going to bring the shoulder across our body, warming up our arms, stretching them out, and switch sides, and switch. Last side, and then we're going to go for a overhead tricep stretch. And switch arms, grabbing that elbow, pulling it back and down. And then we're gonna go for a chest opener. So we're gonna interlace our hands behind our back and pull that chest out towards the ceiling. Your sternum comes towards the ceiling. Your hands are pulling back and down. Beautiful. Release that. We're gonna kickstand a foot out in front of us. Static hamstring stretch here. And switch sides. We'll do that one more time on each side. Static hamstring stretch. We are gonna go through 4 different movements, 2 rounds of those movements, 45 seconds per exercise. Let's do a nice wrist stretch here. Bringing this arm forward, switching that. Our first is just going to be a sumo squat, slow and controlled. We'll take some wrist rolls. We have about 10 seconds, so we'll get started. Let's finish off with some hip movements. Okay, we'll begin those sumo squats here in 3, 2, 1. Feet out wide. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Taking these at your own pace, allowing your movement to flow with your breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Making sure that your back is straight up and down. Ten more seconds. Got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, next exercise, reverse lunge, sides reach, stepping back, opposite arm reaches. This should really open up the front of your hip. Again, take this at your own pace. Keep breathing. We got 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise is a good morning. Hands on your head or at your hips, hinging, opening up your calves and your hamstrings, and standing back up with those glutes. Slow and controlled. Ten more seconds. We got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise before we go to the top of the sumo squats, we are going to do lateral lunges. You can stay stationary or step together in the middle, whatever is feeling best for you this morning. Knees are following over your toes. You're sitting that hip backwards. Should feel an opening up in those inner thighs. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, we have a little bit of a break here. Grab some water, grab some of your morning coffee. We'll start again with those sumo squats and breath in about 10 seconds. We'll go here in 3, 2, 1. Feet out wide, deep breath in and out. In on the way down and out as you come back to that squat. And out. In and out. Ten more seconds. Get deep in your squat. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back up to that reverse lunge, side reach. First lunge. Reaching towards the side. Up and over. Opening up this front hip here by tucking our butts under. Should feel really nice. Stay in the stretch as long as you like, as long as feels good for you. We got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna go into those good mornings. Hands on your hips or behind your head, hinging at your hips, standing up tall. My core is still pulled in tight, protecting my low back as I'm hinging at my hips. Good work. 10 seconds left. Then we're on our last exercise. 3, 2, 1. Back to the lateral lunges. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge. Back up to stand. Again, option to step out and back. You choose. We're on the floor after this. Gonna go through some nice stretching on the floor. Keep going. Five seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good work, everyone. Let's come out to a downward facing dog here. We're option to pedal out your feet. Be strong through those shoulders, pressing back, opening up the backside of your legs. Lifting your toes up to one side, down to the other. Up onto your toes, heels drop to one side. Deep breath in and out. Let's come down to our knees. Let's reach that foot up next to your hands. Runner's lunge. Option to prop that back foot up, or option to come back, reach. And for a nice quad stretch here. Awesome, let's go back, rock back into a half splits. Keep breathing. Awesome, let's rock back up, runner's lunge, back into that tabletop. Other foot comes up into that runner's lunge. Again, option to keep that back knee on the ground, option to grab your foot, or option to come up onto that foot. Awesome, let's come rock back into a half splits. Beautiful work. Okay, we're gonna come out of that and into our figure 4 here. So, you can take this either from a seat or from supine. Looking like this. Right ankle cross over left knee. You can interlace your hands behind your left leg or left thigh and pull that in tight. Stretching your hip. We are gonna switch sides here. Other leg comes in. Helps if you flex the foot, the left ankle across the right knee. Pulling that in tight. Awesome, let's release that. Let's rock side to side here. Massaging that lower back. Let's sit up and reach forward for a forward fold. Try to get that chest down to meet your legs. Keep breathing. And we'll finish with a butterfly pose here. It should really feel good in your hips. We have about 10 more seconds left. We'll take a deep breath in through your nose and out. And that was our morning move. Thank you so much for hopping on today. If you are here today in the office, remember that there is a fire drill at 11. Don't forget it. Thanks so much.